My name is Heather Neff. I'm from Nottingham, Maryland. Um, this is just a quick bit to tell you about me. Um, I was diagnosed in 2009 in 2009 I started having seizures. So when the seizures started, my teeth started to, crack and break off small pieces and grind down. And about a year later, we found out I have a rare brain disease called Pseudotumor Cerebri, which is basically another name for idiopathic intracranial hypertension. Basically, I mimic all the symptoms of a brain tumor, but I have none. So they just kind of have to mess with medicines and do brain surgeries to insert shunts and see what works. I spent so long just fighting to find the right doctor to treat that, and in I believe it was November of 2010, I believe I had, and he sent me to his OR to have a shunt placed in my head. It's about up here. You can't really see it now. You can't see the scarring or anything now. That's the only good part. And the shunt goes from here, it goes down behind my ear, down under my neck, down under my collarbone, and down into my stomach, and it drains. I hate to say it this way, but as I pee. As soon as I woke up, I didn't really feel better, but I heard that could be usual. It could take some time. They can make adjustments to the shunt so that it drains more or less, and I had very, very many adjustments, and it just wasn't working. So that was December 2010, and in July 2011, he went back in and did another surgery right up here in the same spot to switch out the shunt valves, because maybe that one was not the right one for me. It wouldn't make small enough adjustments, but I would let it go too long because I was down in Nashville for CMA Fest and I was not missing my CMA Fest. After this next one, I still wasn't feeling any better. Let me back you up to about January of 2011. After the first shunt was placed, I started to become sick and to vomit constantly. And this went on through and through and through, and nobody could figure out why. They took out my gallbladder thinking that may be why, which it wasn't. And that was a painful surgery that I didn't need. So then in December of 2011, my ER doctors, because I felt so terrible, I went to the ER again, referred me to Johns Hopkins, actually transferred me to Johns Hopkins Centers for CSF Disorders, which is technically what they consider what I have. They specialize in the disease that I have. So I met my new neurosurgeon there, and he told me right away when he thought I needed, that I was gonna need another surgery. He was right. I did. But for over a year and a half, I said to lay flat with my feet elevated, and I could not get up. Anytime I had anything to eat or drink and I got up, I vomited, literally. So I lived off of pain medication and nausea medication and just still vomited. The pain was like somebody pushing my eyes in and out at the same time because there was the fluid in my head. The ventricles in my brain and the middle of my brain had absolutely collapsed. So that was very painful, but the nausea was so much worse. So, anyhow, I did not have insurance through any of this. Hopkins decided to do the surgery in February of 2012. Thank God. And I have not been sick since they did it and stopped the vomiting. That scar is right here. Hope you can see that. I would not believe how much that one hurt. Every muscle hurt to move any place in your body. Now, my only issue is what it did to my teeth and is still doing to my teeth. Oh God, how do I say this? Any chance of infection, okay, there is a chance of infection, period, okay? Being on any antibiotics can cause seizures. It has with me, and can also cause the fluid in my brain to rise again, which I cannot handle. Also, with the seizures, I have already had more teeth break off, and I love to smile, but you can see my teeth now. Nobody will do anything. This is a cry for help. Somebody suggested that I send this to you, so bless your heart if you have any information or any idea how I can get the help I needed. They need to pull all of my teeth while I am completely knocked out under general sedation or general anesthesia, and put the dentures right in after. I'm only 25. The sickness has made me strong, and I will fight for people with it. But right now, it's so hard for me to get out of my own bed. I want to fight for other people. And I'm sorry, I will stop crying and whining, and I will give you back your time to do what you were doing. And thank you for listening to my story. I appreciate it. God bless you.